introduce my wife, who is the director for the Mrs. and Miss Alaska for Pageant, and she's going to do the land acknowledgement for the state of Alaska. Ladies and gentlemen, Christy Snoddy.
Hey! We made it! Are you guys ready for a show? Are you ready for a show? Before we begin, respectfully, I wish to share the following land acknowledgement. I would like to acknowledge that we are on the ancestral land of the Dena'ina people, the first people of Anchorage. I would like to thank the Dena'ina people and surrounding indigenous groups who have acted in good stewardship of this land for millennia so that we may be here today. Land acknowledgement is a formal statement recognizing the indigenous people of a place. It is a public gesture of appreciation for the past and present indigenous stewardship of the lands that we now occupy. Land acknowledgement opens a space with gratefulness and respect for the contributions, innovation, and contemporary perspective of indigenous people. It is an actionable statement that marks our collective movement towards decolonization and equality. Thank you. So welcome tonight to the Mrs. Alaska and Miss Alaska for America Strong pageant, the first pageant in history for a single, widowed, and divorced woman. Please welcome your mistress of ceremonies, Trill Gates. Trill is a part of the Alaska stations at KYUR, KTBY as an anchor. Miss Gates started her career in 1991 as the host and producer of Fox 4 Kids Club Children's Show on KTBY, where most of you know her as Kitty Fox. Here is Trill Gates.
Thank you, Christy. You can call me Kitty. I still answer to that. If you don't know what we're talking about, years ago I hosted a children's television show in Alaska, and I said I would do it for a year, and I did it for 11 years. So every day after school, kids would come home and watch me, and so now they still call me Kitty Fox, and I'm okay with that. All right, well, the day has finally come. I hope you are ready for the hottest ticket in town. It is happening right now. You are in the right place. Welcome. Tonight, we are celebrating everything that embodies a woman. Strong, let's hear it for strong. Ambitious, let's hear it from ambitious. Driven, so give it up for driven. And here's the best one, real woman, yes. 3 years ago, Christy Snoddy established Beyond Crowns, a nonprofit that empowers women beyond the stage, established in 2021 for women by women who are passionate not only about supporting their community through social events, fundraising, and collaborative partnerships, but also each other in sisterhood that empowers, uplifts, and inspires each other, regardless of where you are in your life. You fit, you belong, and you are worthy. For years, Christy has always said, somebody is gonna win this thing, why not you? Tonight, you will be meeting our fabulous Mrs. Alaska American contestants and our Miss Alaska for America's Strong contestants, along with our reigning Mrs. Alaska America, Chelsea Burke, our Miss Alaska for America Strong, Veronica Cortez, and our Mrs. Alaska American, Allison McCullough. This is my favorite part because, like so many pageants that you may have seen on TV where you only get to see your contestant for a brief period of time, here's the deal. You will be seeing these ladies, all of these ladies, throughout the evening in every event throughout the entire night. So now, let's get ready to bring Havana Nights to stage. Please welcome our 2024 semifinalists. welcome to the stage some special guests, the Arctic Academy de Danse. Introduction if I ever saw one. Let's give it up one more time for all of our beautiful ladies. We also want to say thank you to the Arctic Academy de Danse for bringing the Fever of Havana Nights to the stage. And yes, you can take dance lessons from them. Just visit their Facebook page or their website. And you don't even have, no experience necessary. They teach partnership dances, but you don't have to bring your own partner. They'll find you a partner if you go and you dance with them.
I'm Veronica Cortez, your reigning Miss Alaska for America.
I'm Allison McCullough, your Mrs. Alaska American.
I'm your reigning Mrs. Alaska America, Chelsea Burke.
Good evening. My name is Eden Barrington. I'm contestant number 1 in the Mrs. Division.
My name is Alexis Carson. I'm in the Mrs. Division from Delta Junction.
Good evening from Mrs. Division. My name is Sharon Catalan, representing Fairbanks.
I'm contestant number 4, Bobby Jo Ellis from Talkeetna, and I am in the Mrs. Division.
Contestant number 5, Amber Garcia.
Hi, good evening. My name is Megan Hathcope. I'm representing Anchorage for the Mrs. Division. Number 7 in the Mrs. Division, representing Eagle River, Jamie Litton.
Mrs. Division, contestant number 8, Miranda Nelson of Nikiski.
Contestant number 9 in the Mrs. Division, Wilena Rhodes from Anchorage, Alaska.
From J Bear, Alaska, I'm your Mrs. Contestant number 10, Destiny Threes. I am your contestant number 11 in the Mrs. Division, Sang Yabbit.
From Talkeetna, Alaska, I'm Kyla Yoder in your Mrs. Division.
For your Miss Division, I am contestant number 1, Brittany Bailey from Anchorage, Alaska.
Kai Bent, contestant number 2 in the Miss Division from Anchorage, Alaska.
Contestant number 3, Sienna from Anchorage, Alaska in the Miss Division.
I'm Jamaica Lachey Horton, representing Fairbanks in the Miss Division.
I'm Ashley Lamro, your Miss Contestant number 5 from Anchorage, Alaska.
For the Mrs. Division, I am Heidi Lee Williams, proudly representing Anchorage, Alaska.
Contestant number 7, Giselle Mendoza in the Miss Division.
I am contestant number 8, Riley Purdy, in the Miss Division, representing Eagle River, Alaska.
I am Miss Contestant number 9, Jessie Rice from Anchorage, Alaska.
And your Miss Contestant number 10, I'm Regina Welch from Anchorage, Alaska.
Thank you, Regina. One more time, give it up for all of our contestants. So let me tell you, this diverse group of women made it a weekend to remember in fun and friendship. It has been a fabulous weekend. They were here very early. I want to say it's like 6 or 7 a.m., and they've been here all day. They've enjoyed several events over the past couple days to include spa services by our premier sponsors at Sun Cove Spa and Wellness, hair with Izzy Martinez, makeup with Adara Leonard, along with volunteers like Renata from Renegade Style, Bayshore Clubhouse, Anaya Latin Dance Studio, providing a fun atmosphere for walking practice, along with complimentary meals from Subway, Pita Pit, and Round Table Pizza. We also want to send a big thank you to Ivan Ramos, owner of Don Jose's Mexican food restaurant, for hosting our judges dinner, Las Margaritas for hosting our contestant dinner, and Downtown Anchorage Hilton for providing rehearsal and interview space, as well as exclusive pageant rates for out-of-town guests. These ladies have been having some serious fun over the past year. Not only did they have a great dinner, but each of the ladies also received swag bag gifts worth over $2,200 in goodies, to include custom teeth whitening from Midnight Sun Dental Clinic, complete chiropractic exams at Arctic Chiropractic, Alaska Railroad train rides, yummy restaurant gift certificates, shopping gift cards from specialty boutiques, Sun Cove Spa and Wellness provided touchless spa services over the past 2 months for free for every semifinalist. The list goes on and on. We're letting you know the sponsors, so if you're looking for places to support, go and support them because they supported this pageant and they didn't have to do it. The list goes on and on. So be sure to check out your program book. And did you see this program book right here? This beautiful program commemorative book. It is like People magazine, except it's all the people that you love in here and you know them, and it's only $10 and you can still get yours. You can get one or two. All right, each of the 3 winners this evening will advance to the national pageant in Las Vegas at the end of August, where they will be treated like royalty at the beautiful Westgate Resort. The ladies are now preparing for the second round of competition. The first phase of competition was the interview segment, which was last night. Each woman met with a panel of judges for a personal one-on-one interview. The one-on-ones gave the judges an opportunity to visit with each contestant to learn a little bit more about them. Our judges have a challenge in front of them. It is going to be a difficult task to determine who, among all of these amazing women, can best represent Alaska as our amazing title holders. We have a very distinguished panel of judges. Their accomplishments are impressive and long, and in the interest of time, judges, would you please stand as I announce your name? To learn more about our judges personally and professionally, please refer to the extensive bio in our program book. Tonight's panel of judges include Lisa Sauter. Please stand. Thank you, Lisa. Christian Flintum. Thank you, Christian. Rachel Saldana. Glenn Hudson is joining us. And Molly Blakely. Thank you, Molly. We have another set of judges, and they're called the Distinctive Award Judges. And these judges are responsible for selecting the winners of our special awards, such as Business Woman of the Year, Volunteer Service Award winner, as well as some other optional awards. They have no bearing in the selection of our winners. They are given to our ladies to recognize their individual accomplishments, those separate awards. And our Distinctive Awards judges are Carrie Hall. Where's Carrie? There we go. And Ginger Johnson. And then the gals doing all the math and tabulating all the accounting, Tia Jones and Oyana Kind of BDNO. Our judge's hostess is Ashley Goodrich, a former Mrs. Alaska America 2022. Again, you can learn more about all of them in our program book. Thanks to all of our judges, auditors, and judges hostess for your support and your time. Please now welcome back to the stage our very own Mrs. Alaska American Allison McCullough and her award-winning overall winner at nationals for her state costume. Hi, Allison. Okay, I have a couple questions for you. Hi. All right. First of all, how did you come up with this idea for this gorgeous dress, this gorgeous costume?
Well, I live in Talkeetna, and I really wanted to bring something from my backyard to nationals because I had to represent Alaska on the national stage. So this is Denali in the winter to summer.
What was the response when you were at nationals? How did you feel? What was the response from people?
I think people really loved the whimsical mushroom detail in the skirt. I got a lot of compliments about that. But my shoes have over 1,500 crystals in each shoe, and they were handmade. So.
No, whoa. I was going to ask about the shoes. So the crystals were handmade?
Hand glued.
Hand glued. But somebody in Alaska did that?
Yeah, so a designer, Trish Cook, who is a former Miss Alaska, America.
Okay, she did it. Well, wow, beautiful. So what are the plans for this beautiful costume now?
Well, I'm going to keep it, of course, because it is my family legacy, and I'll pass it down for the generations.
All right, let's hear it for Allison. Thank you, Allison. I just noticed the mushrooms. There's like little mushrooms on it, too.
Are you ready to meet Chelsea and Veronica? I want to bring them out to the stage because they were here a year ago and they had the jitters and the nerves and all the things. And so I wanted them to explain to you and share with you a little chit chat as they are here at the table side. Here you go, Chelsea. I'm going to hand this to you. Here you go, babe. So just share with the crowd how that was.
Well, I can tell you, I'm still nervous and I've won this thing. So the ladies in the back here are pretty nervous, and the swimmer competition is coming up. So thank you. I can tell you what helps them the most is hearing from you all. So if you have a girl here tonight, or if you don't, make sure you're cheering for everyone, because this takes a lot of guts.
Just like what you said, I've done this, and I'm terrified up here right now. I'm just going to look at you, so I'm not so scared.
We're just talking.
Yeah, we're just having a little table chat. But like she said, some of the girls here don't have anybody. They just did this for themselves. I know for me, my mom's not here, and I'm super scared, but I can hear everybody cheering for me, and the girls need that, and they can actually hear you right now. So if you guys want to cheer anytime, all the time, they need that. Yeah. So thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. I believe the ladies are now ready for the second phase of competition, which is the physical fitness and beach wear. We begin at the top, the Mrs. Division. Contestant number 1, Eden Barrington. Eden lives in Anchorage and is a medical billing specialist. She loves boxing at Rumble, any kind of dance, especially Zumba and Irish dance and Pilates. She enjoys singing with the Anchorage Opera and shares it's a hobby she loves doing as it feeds her soul and makes her incredibly happy. Let's hear it for contestant number 1, Eden Barrington.
All right, contestant number 2, Alexis Carson. Alexis comes all the way from Delta Junction and is currently the co-manager at Delta Country Store. She spends most of her days training her service dog, Bailey May, and when she isn't training, she loves spending time outdoors, reading articles on mental health, and advocating online. She loves making bandanas and biothane dog gear in her spare time. Contestant number 2, Alexis Carson. Up next, contestant number 3, Sharon Catalan. Sharon lives in Fairbanks and is an online senior franchise consultant of JC Premier International's main office in the Philippines. She enjoys singing. She also loves to play guitar and loves making new friends. This is contestant number 3, Sharon Catalan. Please welcome contestant number 4, Bobby Jo Ellis. Bobby Jo lives in Talkeetna, where she is a firefighter with the Talkeetna Fire and Rescue. In her spare time, Bobby Jo loves spending time with her friends and family. She is an avid lover of the outdoors and enjoys camping in Seward, hunting caribou, salmon fishing, hiking the Butte trails, and planting delicious garden vegetables in her greenhouse. Contestant number 4, Bobby Jo Ellis.
Next contestant is contestant number 5, Amber Garcia. Amber is a nursing instructor for the University of Alaska Anchorage and a registered nurse. She enjoys working out with her sons and spending time with her family. She loves breaking glass for her stained glass projects and playing online games with her little brother. She also loves to listen to podcasts. Contestant number 5, Amber Garcia.
Please welcome contestant number 6, Megan Hathcote. Megan is a nurse practitioner and enjoys bodybuilding, photography, hiking, and spending time with family and friends. She enjoys learning new things and traveling to new places and is a forever learner and continues to seek knowledge in her practice field of medicine. This is contestant number 6, Megan Hathcote.
Contestant number 7 is Jamie Litton. Jamie lives in Eagle River and is a physical assistant in neurovision. She recently obtained her doctorate in medical science. She's passionate about advocating for breast cancer screening and loves traveling with her husband. She actively serves on several boards, including the Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals Group, the American Cancer Society, the Alaska Academy of Physician Assistants, and the Governor's Serve Alaska Board. Contestant number 7, Jamie Litton.
Please welcome contestant number 8, Miranda Nelson. Miranda resides in Nikiski, where she is a homemaker, real estate investor, developer, and landlord. She enjoys hiking, working out, swimming, hunting, archery, and culinary arts. This is contestant number 8, Miranda Nelson.
Our next contestant, please welcome contestant number 9, Walena Rhodes. Walena lives in Anchorage and is a hepatology clinic nurse manager. She provides care to patients with liver conditions. She has a passion for singing, drawing, mind-puzzling games, history books, and shows. She has published 2 children's books, My Stuffed Animals Are Like My Family, and May I Take Your Picture? Her hobbies reflect her creativity, intellectual curiosity, and passion for storytelling in all forms. Contestant number 9, Walena Rhodes.
We are looking at contestant number 10, Destiny Threets. Destiny lives on J Bear, where she is a family child care provider for military families. She enjoys reading novels, writing, date nights with her man, and meeting new friends. This is contestant number 10, Destiny Threets.
Our next contestant is contestant number 11, Sang Yabat. Sang lives lives in Anchorage and is a senior project manager for Tri-West Healthcare Alliance, where she serves the military and veteran communities across Alaska. She's an Army veteran spouse, and she's a self-proclaimed foodie and has a real hard time saying no to desserts. She enjoys hiking, reading, and traveling. Contestant number 11, Sang Yabat.
And our final Mrs. Contestant is contestant number 12, Kyla Yoder. Kyla lives in Talkeetna, where she is a stay-at-home mom of 2 beautiful children. She enjoys fishing, dog mushing, snow machining, four-wheeling, camping, splitting and stacking wood for winter, and simply taking in all Alaska has to offer. Contestant number 12, Kyla Yoder. That concludes the Mrs. Division. Now we're going to move on to the Miss Division, and we'll begin at the top with contestant number 1, Brittany Bailey. Brittany lives in Anchorage, and she is an education administrator for the state of Alaska. She says, despite the pallor of her skin, if the sun's out, she's out. She loves hiking a mountain, jogging a trail, and biking wherever she can. A perpetual learner, this is number 1, Brittany Bailey.
Contestant number 2 is Kai Bent. Kai lives in Anchorage, where she is a human resources business partner. She absolutely loves volunteering, traveling, hiking, swimming, art, listening to music, and watching movies. This is contestant number 2, Kai Bent.
Please welcome contestant number 3, Sienna Fegler. Sienna lives in Anchorage, where she is a patient care coordinator and advocate for care. She loves learning history and new languages, Korean especially, going on long walks and spending time in nature. She loves cleaning and organizing, especially using totes, boxes, and other materials that are aesthetically pleasing. This is contestant number 3, Sienna Fegler.
Contestant number 4, Jamika Lachey Horton. Jamika lives in Fairbanks, where she is a media consultant, special events coordinator, and marketing assistant. She loves singing in musical theater, choir, and stage decoration. Although music ministry isn't a hobby, it is a major part of self-care. She creates graphic design on her phone and practices interviewing other people to get to know them better. This is contestant number 4, Jamika Lachey Horton.
Please welcome contestant number 5, Ashley Lamoureux. Ashley lives in Anchorage, and she is a legal studies student at UAA, where she feels comfortable using legal jargon on a daily life. She enjoys singing, vintage moving, of course court TV, and cat videos. On days when life gets boring, she likes to hit the club, Costco Club, that is. She considers herself a city girl and loves being within minutes of Taco Bell. This is contestant number 5, Number 5, Ashley Lamoureux.
Our next contestant is contestant number 6, Heidi Lieb Williams. Heidi is a resident of Anchorage and is the owner of Puzzled with Purpose, autistically Inspired Creations, founder of the Shining Abilities Craft Fair, and creator of Embracing Alaska Disabilities Expo. She's co-chair for the Governor's Council for Disabilities. She loves to sew, knit, and create designs to help people with disabilities foster creative talents and social skills, giving hope to endless possibilities. Contestant number 6, Heidi Lee Williams.
Please welcome contestant number 7, Giselle Mendoza. Giselle lives in Anchorage, where she is an administrative assistant at ASC North Surgery Center. She loves to read, write, stay active, sing, dance, and snowboard. She loves to explore the beautiful scenery that Alaska has to offer. Giselle Mendoza, contestant number 7.
Let's hear it for contestant number 8, Riley Purdy. From Eagle River, Riley is an Air Force firefighter. She loves grabbing yummy snacks and watching movies with her dogs, finding new places to eat, working out at the gym, traveling, and learning about new cultures and history. She also enjoys reading classic literature. Give it up for contestant number 8, Riley Purdy.
Please welcome contestant number 9, Jessie Rice. Jessie lives in Anchorage, where she is a program specialist, helping Alaska tribes to strengthen their programs and community responses to injustices against Alaska Native women. She is a Disney nerd and loves cuddling up with her kids and watching anything and everything Disney. She enjoys volunteering in community events and conducting awareness and outreach efforts. Contestant number 9, Jessie Rice.
And our final Miss contestant is contestant number 10, Regina Welch. Regina lives in Anchorage and is a listing partner with Dar Walden Real Estate Team, which is the #1 real estate team in Alaska. She loves the stage, performing with one of her 3 bands, Chill Factor, Regina and Will, or ABBA Alaska, and ABBA Tribute Band. From the Performing Arts Center to Mad Myrna's to Cyrano's Playhouse, performing is one of her greatest passions. Give it up for contestant number 10, Regina Welch. And that concludes the second portion of the competition. Did you notice that all the semifinals have a wide variety of interests and skills, including medical professionals, fire department, EMT, real estate, military members. Let's hear it for our military members. Nonprofit directors, business owners, students, singers, dancers, and CEOs of their own household. Most love hiking, hunting, fishing, and all things Alaska. Additionally, some serve in the military. And by the way, let's hear it for our women in uniform, serving not only our country, but this great state of ours. To give our ladies time to change into their beautiful evening gowns, we have a special treat for you. As we mentioned earlier, these women have many interests. We're proud to embrace all that is Alaska, and we have asked the ladies to provide a glimpse of their life in Alaska in pictures so that you can gain a better appreciation, not only what they represent as individuals, but what Alaska's women have to offer in all their glory. was wonderful. Now, while they're getting ready backstage, I'd like to share with you that we've partnered with an incredible cause, the Wounded Warrior Project. This year, we're raising money to help 16 wounded veterans travel to remote Kodiak for an excursion that includes charter fishing, bear watching, and hiking. And the gathering will mark the 19th year Wounded Warrior Project has brought injured veterans together for camaraderie and healing, all free of charge. With this collaboration and support, we strive to ensure that when those who serve come home, they're afforded every opportunity to be as successful as a civilian as they were in the military. You can support these causes by placing your bids in our silent auction. We've got a lot of great stuff, and you can do so in intermission, during intermission. The winners will be posted online where you register to bid, and you can get your items after the pageant at the silent auction table. So one more time, let's hear it for those who sacrificed so much for our country. We honor our wounded warriors throughout the state of Alaska. Another reminder, during intermission, please make sure you vote for the People's Choice Award as well. That award will be announced during the awards ceremony. And now, I think our ladies are ready. Let's begin the final portion of our competition. It's evening wear, and this portion of the competition will be the final segment in their overall score. The judging panel will be looking for a couple things. They'll look for grace, poise, and elegance, the perfect example to today's modern woman. Additionally, our contestants will be sharing with you an impact statement or fun fact that I think you'll appreciate. How could this not be the favorite portion of our show, right? Beautiful women in beautiful gowns. Let's begin with our Mrs. Division. Contestant number 1, Eden Barrington. Eden lives in Anchorage and has been married to Roman for years, and they have 2 children. What inspires her is hearing people's story of resilience, courage, and grace. Every person you meet has a story that is unique to them, and hearing those experiences proves how strong we are and that we are connected in some way. Contestant number 1, Eden Barrington.
Have to choose between feeding their family or affording their life-saving medication. I am a type 1 diabetic, and I have had to make sacrifices just in order to live. I am here to inspire, encourage, and empower other diabetics to live an amazing life. As Mrs. Alaska America, I will use my voice to create change within the pharmaceutical industry. The monopoly on prescription drugs needs to stop. Everybody deserves to live their life with a little less stress and a whole lot more positivity. Thank you.
Let's hear it for contestant number 1, Eden Barrington.
Please welcome contestant number 2, Alexis Carson. Alexis is from Delta Junction, and she has been married to Josh for 3.5 years. Her inspiration stems from sheer beauty of living and seizing opportunities to advocate for meaningful causes. Diagnosed in her youth with autism and anxiety, her doctors anticipated a life of challenges. She nearly lost her life to these struggles, but stands here before you not just a survivor, but as a testament to the human spirit and the ability to thrive despite obstacles.
While autism is being diagnosed more frequently, there is still misrepresentation and stigma when it comes to women. As your next Mrs. Alaska America 2024, I plan to bring awareness, acceptance, understanding to the spectrum and its comorbidities, such as anxiety, OCD, ADHD, and schizoaffective disorder. Thank you.
Our next contestant is contestant number 3, Sharon Catalan. Sharon lives in Fairbanks with her husband Joel of 2 years, She says this pageant inspires her. It gave her the courage to believe in herself that even in her 40s, she could still show up on stage. This pageant gave her a sense of satisfaction and gave her the opportunity to share her passion.
Good evening once again, everyone. I have a lot of things to say, but meantime, I want to take this opportunity to thank Alaska for accepting and embracing me as one of your people. I'm standing in front of you to continue promote the unity between Filipino people and American people, because I believe there is power in unity, especially if we are going to do it with respect and dignity. Thank you.
Contestant number 3, Sharon Catalan.
Please welcome contestant number 4, Bobby Jo Ellis. Bobby Jo lives in Talkeetna along with her husband Thaddeus and their 2 children. She is inspired by freedom as it allows her to break barriers and explore new opportunities without limitations. Self-control inspires her to stay disciplined and focused on her goals and dreams. Having lost over 110 pounds, helping her to overcome challenges and stay on track towards achieving her own goals as a firefighter through her personal platform, Safe Fire 907. This is Bobby Jo.
Through my personal platform, Safe Fire 907, I'm bringing awareness to key issues in the fire service. First responder mental health and awareness, resources, fire prevention, safety, education, efforts across the state of Alaska is your next Mrs. Alaska America. Thank you.
Bobby Jo Ellis, contestant number 4.
Our next contestant is contestant number 5, Amber Garcia. From Anchorage, Amber has been married to her husband David of 22 years, and they have 3 children. She's inspired by her children's faith in God, his steadfast and unconditional love and support in her life, and her husband's sacrifice and devotion to their marriage.
Alcohol use disorder. That means someone you know, a family, a friend, or a coworker is affected. I was one of those people. Having over 11 years clean and sober, as your next Miss Alaska, I can reach the still suffering alcoholic. There's hope.
Thank you, Amber. Contestant number 5, Amber Garcia.
Please welcome contestant number 6, Megan Hathcote. Megan lives in Anchorage along with her husband and their 3 children, and she finds profound inspiration in the intricate tapestry woven by the divine land and hand of God. She is inspired by her patients and their stories of success and failure, her grandchildren, watching them grow and learn new concepts, and her mother, as it is from her unwavering support and nurturing guidance that help shape her character.
Hello, good evening. As your next Miss Alaska America and a nurse practitioner in this community, it is my goal to help women take care of their health. Thank you.
Contestant number 6, Megan Hathaway.
Next
Hathcote,
to the stage is contestant number 7, Jamie Litton. Jamie lives in Eagle River along with her husband Travis. She's inspired knowing that women in her life are cancer-free today because she told them to get their mammogram done. Jamie's steadfast commitment is to ensure no woman suffers from late-stage breast cancer when a simple mammogram can detect cancer early. She firmly believes this is about women supporting one another and prioritizing their health.
I don't want to see another mother, sister, or friend affected by breast cancer when getting a simple mammogram can save your life. As Mrs. Alaska, I will be a champion for preserving the lives of each and every woman. We as women need to be advocates for ourselves and for our health because, ladies, I think we can all agree, we are worth it. Thank you.
Contestant number 7, Jamie Litton.
Please welcome contestant number 8, Miranda Nelson. Miranda lives in Nikiski along with her husband, Lucas, of 17 years, and their 3 children. She is inspired by connecting with nature, overcoming challenges, and helping others. Competing in this pageant affords her the opportunity to present the best version of herself, inspire others, and share her platform on wellness.
I'm passionate about living a lifestyle of wellness by making healthy choices. Exercise increases longevity by reducing your risk of preventable disease, and it improves your overall quality of life. As Mrs. Alaska America, I will encourage all to receive a yearly physical, to get moving, and keep moving towards overcoming obesity prevalence. It's time to shape up America.
Contestant number 8, Miranda Nelson.
Please welcome to the stage contestant number 9, Wylena Rhodes. Wylena makes her home in Anchorage along with her husband Jeremy of 17 years. She draws her inspiration from her children and husband, who serve as a constant reminder of the values of love, family, and connection that are most dear to her heart. Her commitment to making a positive impact on the lives of those in need and contributing to the well-being of her community fuels her passion to make a difference and leaves her with a profound sense of joy and gratification.
As a Haitian-born, first-generation American, healthcare has always been important to me. As your next Mrs. Alaska America, I'll proudly serve as your ambassador and continue my work with advocating for preventive screening for my community. My platform is called Screening Saves Lives. Thank you.
That's contestant number 9, Wylena Rhodes.
Please welcome contestant number 10, Destiny Threet. Destiny lives on J-Bear along with her husband Jerome of 3 years. She is inspired by all the women that came before her. They inspired her to have a work ethic that will guarantee that she will get all the wonderful things that she wants out of life. They have inspired her to always be kind because you never know what others are going through.
Thank you, Christy. Tonight, I want to thank all of you for showing up here to support each and every one of the beautiful women that have hit this stage tonight. Round of applause for all of you. As your next Mrs. Alaska, I would like to pay it forward and return that same support back to you. Thank you.
Contestant number 10, Destiny Threet.
Our next contestant is contestant number 11, Sang Yabat. Sang lives in Anchorage along with her husband Arwen of 20 years, and they have 2 children. She's inspired by her faith, family, and friends. She's particularly moved by the resilience of women fighting to change their economic status through perseverance and hard work to provide a better future for their children. She hopes to be an inspiration to others and help others live out their dreams.
Life is too short not to pursue your dreams. Sometimes, unfortunately, finance is a hindrance to it. I know personally because I grew up poor, and having grown up poor taught me how to be financially disciplined. And that's how I'm able to be here with you tonight. As your Mrs. Alaska for America, I will continue to advocate for women to know the importance of financial independence and how it can free you from worry and give you the ability to create the life that you want to live. Thank you.
That's Sang Yabet, contestant number 11.
Alrighty, we are looking at contestant number 12, Kyla Yoder. Kyla is from Talkeetna, where she lives with her husband Parker of 5 years. Her inspiration for her evening gown reflects how she sees Alaska, and it reminds her of wide open fields with all the flowers and colors of summer. Here is Kyla Yoder.
John Wayne said, "Courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyway." As your next Mrs. Alaska, I will encourage everybody to not let fear keep them from following their dreams. Saddle up anyway, dream big.
And now for our Miss Evening Gown division. Are you ready? Please welcome contestant number 1, Brittany Bailey. Brittany lives in Anchorage and is inspired by the knowledge that there's no shame in being new at something. That struggle is part of learning, and the challenge is what is so rewarding at the end. She is inspired by her students, her teachers, those that try again, try a different way, embrace the struggle, and don't give up. Here's Brittany.
Mindset matters. And it's my dream to help others achieve a growth mindset that values kindness, perseverance, struggle, and the belief in oneself. As your Miss Alaska for America, I want to do all of those things and more. You are as strong as you believe you are, so believe you are. Thank you.
Our next contestant is contestant number 2, Kai Bent. Kai lives in Anchorage and says her faith is what inspires her because of the many challenges and disappointments throughout her life. Her relationship with God is what wakes her up every day and keeps her going. It has led her to a passion of volunteering in the community and being regularly active in church. She has a strong devotion to volunteering for the homeless and children. She serves food to homeless youth on Thanksgiving and Christmas at Covenant House, Alaska.
Good evening, everyone. I'm an advocate for moms and babies. As your Miss Alaska for America, I would help ensure there's better legislation for moms and babies and work in partnership with March of Dimes to create and establish a bill that would help improve health equity for moms and babies. Thank you.
That's Kai Bent, contestant number 2.
Please welcome contestant number 3, Sienna Fegler. Sienna lives in Anchorage and loves learning new things and hearing new stories from others. She enjoys taking walks, seeing different views like dewdrops on leaves, cotton candy clouds, sparkles in the snow are among her favorites. Her son inspires her to be better every day to give the best life possible. Showing her drive and perseverance will drive him someday to do the same.
My name is Sienna, and I plan to help those fleeing from domestic violence. Oftentimes, clothes are one of the last things that may be taken. Little ones grow quickly, and having a new wardrobe can give a confidence boost in a new and scary situation. Everyone deserves an opportunity to thrive, and I will do everything in my power to help ease the stress as they begin their new journey. Thank you.
Contestant number 3, Sienna Fagler.
Please welcome to the stage contestant number 4, Jamaica Lachey Horton. All the way from Fairbanks, Jamaica Lachey aspires to honor God with her life and provide help for others to do the same. Her mother and grandmother's service in the military medical field and late Aunt Rennet inspires her to serve and encourage people. Every resource she has to help someone pursue their life purpose or bring their vision to life, she's a gift to her personal journey to self-discovery. Understanding that Luke 1:37 says, "There is with God nothing shall be impossible."
I proudly speak my full name, Jamaica Lachey, because it represents my late cousin, Dreama Lachey, who died to lupus. With my platform, I plan to not only advocate for African Americans and those of persons of color with autoimmune diseases, but also share mental health advocacy for military children, especially those after the age of 26. And lastly, because of the global environmental changes that we experience, I proudly wear secondhand items to encourage sustainability across the world. Thank you.
That's Jamaica Lachey Horton, contestant number 4.
Please welcome contestant number 5, Ashley Lamoureux. Ashley lives in Anchorage along with her parents and family. Her mother Terry and father George are the strongest, most supportive and loving people she knows. They have taught her to be brave when life gets scary and strong when it gets tough. She is inspired by all they have accomplished and looks forward to everything she will accomplish and believes that the love of her family is the ultimate blessing and hopes to make them proud.
My goal is to inspire others to believe in themselves and pursue their dreams. Wherever you are in life, I'm here to say that's okay. Each day is a new opportunity to rewrite your entire story. So don't give up. You are just now becoming the person you are meant to be. Thank you.
Contestant number 5, Ashley Lamoureux.
Our next contestant is contestant number 6, Heidi Lee Williams. Heidi lives in Anchorage and is inspired to move forward on her journey because of those who came before her, helped her succeed, pushed her to soar to new heights, and become what God designed her to be. She was recently awarded the Elizabeth Peratrovich Award at the Alaska Capitol for being an advocate who has been an integral part of making history for the disability community both locally and nationally.
I have created a beautiful life despite being autistic and other disabilities. They do not define me. And I stand proudly on the stage tonight that despite challenges, you take the I can'ts, you'll nevers, and the impossibles, and do not underestimate the power of adding the word yet to the end of it. Embracing disabilities, capabilities, this is my God-given testimony. Thank you.
That's Heidi Lee Williams, contestant number 6.
That's awesome. All right, please welcome contestant number 7, Giselle Mendoza. Giselle resides in Anchorage and is inspired by the thrill that comes with challenge and unfamiliarity. Most importantly, knowing that we are connected to life in all forms. She believes you should be grateful for what you have, for the love that you receive, and for what God has given you.
Hello and good evening, everyone. Faith and fear both demand that you believe in something you cannot see. I just want to encourage everyone to believe in yourselves and to do at least one thing that scares you every day. Thank you.
That is contestant number 7, Giselle Mendoza.
Our next contestant is contestant number 8, Riley Purdy. Riley lives in Eagle River and is inspired by the possibility of making people's lives better, whether it's a simple good morning or dropping whatever she's doing to be their shoulder to cry on. It only takes one person to make this world a better place, and that one person can make another person's life better, and before you know it, the world could be healed.
Physical health is more than how you look and feel, and mental wealth is more than a clear mind and a smile on your face. As your next Miss Alaska for America Strong, I just wanted to say that mental wealth is important. And with Alaska being ravaged by seasonal depression, PTSD, and anxiety, your mental well-being is the utmost importance. And through physical fitness, you can achieve being physically fit and being mentally well. Through my platform, Physical Health for Mental Wealth, I will advocate for those who are fighting hidden battles, one workout at a time. Thank you.
That's Riley Purdy, contestant number 8.
Please welcome contestant number 9, Jessie Rice. Jessie lives in Anchorage and shares her children inspire her to be a good mom, be a good role model, and to contribute to safer communities for them to grow up in. Her sister Crystal, lost due to a senseless act, inspires her to advocate and be the voice for the voiceless, missing and murdered Indigenous women, girls, and two-spirited persons so that they one day will not have any more stolen sisters.
As Miss Alaska for America Strong, I will continue my tireless work of keeping my message in the forefront by shining a brighter light on the importance of ending the missing and murdered Indigenous women crisis. I don't ever want another family to go through what my family went through with the loss of my dear sister Crystal. I'm a boots on the ground kind of woman with a message to Alaska that we will no longer stand by and be silent. We will not stand for more sisters being stolen. Not now, not ever. And that is my sole mission. Thank you.
That is contestant number 9, Jessie Rice.
And now for our final Miss contestant, contestant number 10, Regina Welch. From Anchorage, Regina says the women in her life inspire her. She's been lucky enough to be surrounded by strong women her entire life. From her mom to her amazing niece and friends to the women she works with in her career and on stage. She feels women are never given enough credit for how incredible and powerful they are, and she's so thankful for the inspiring women in her life that have shaped the woman that she has become.
2023 was the deadliest year for opioid overdoses in the state of Alaska. That's why I am proud to partner with the Christopher Walden House of Hope to help fight back. As your next Miss Alaska for America Strong, I hope you'll join me in educating, advocating, and fighting back for a more drug-free Alaska. Thank you.
Regina Welch, contestant number 10. And that concludes the Miss Evening Gown division. Let's hear it for all of them. Inspiring, intelligent, beautiful. At this time, we are going to take a 15-minute intermission. So we will take a 15-minute intermission, go shop, go enjoy, and thank you. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, welcome back, everyone. Now, we get to the part of the show where we must bid farewell to our 2023 title holders. They have done a tremendous job during their reign, and it's been fun throughout the year to see them at events like Ferrandi, all the activities representing Alaska so well. Our first farewell is from our Mrs. Alaska American, Allison McCullough.
This was the beginning of an epic adventure, representing as your 2023 Mrs. Alaska American. We spent our summer volunteering, and together we became Team Alaska. Then it was off to compete at Mrs. America. A fairy tale dream come true. Bring on the glam crew. We were there for 9 days, and each day was a fashion show. With multiple wardrobe changes, we were serving looks. Hey girl. Check-in, the pool, rehearsals, Elvis suite night, and the big interview day.
Alaska!
A highlight was introducing my handsome Mr. Alaska American on the national stage. I know, I owe you. Allison McCullough from Talkeetna and my husband Sam McCullough. Thank you for being my rock. You are the Mr. to my Mrs. Here is my national award-winning state costume representing Denali. Shout out to designer Patricia Cook. Then on to my favorite part of competition, swimsuit. There's not much to hide behind, so you better just go out and have fun. Finally, evening gown. And our national queen was crowned. Then we got to celebrate all of our hard work with our families and our friends in Vegas. But it was back to our royal furs because we were still the queens in Alaska. So we called up the chopper for a lift so we could view the kingdom from the highest mountain, Denali, in all of its majesty. But there was more work to be done. The American Queens met in Washington, D.C., where we volunteered and visited the White House. My dress matched one of the White House Christmas decorations. It was a sugar plum fairy tale. Then Alaska called and said there was food security advocacy work to do in Juneau. So I went. We will forever be the Golden Girls of 2023. This was our year of adventure. With love, Mrs. Alaska American, Allison McCullough.
Please give it up for our 2023 Mrs. Alaska American, Allison McCullough. We have a gift for her as an appreciation and token for all that you have done. This is for you to remember your year. You can raise it above your head and show everybody. Thank you so much, Allison. And now we'll get ready to present Veronica Cortez's farewell video.
Veronica Cortez!
Less than 1 year ago today, I won the title of Miss Alaska for America Strong 2023. And then almost exactly a week later, I graduated high school. So I guess you could say, right at the get-go, I was feeling pretty on top of the world. It was so cool to be the youngest queen crowned, but boy did I have a lot of responsibility put onto my shoulders. I first want to thank my mom and my amazing family. I don't know how I would have done this without you guys. When it came to plane tickets, photo shoots, shopping, and so much more, you guys were always there. This past year has been the most life-changing year to date. Although I was born and raised in Alaska, until I became a title holder, I had no idea how many opportunities to connect with my community had been available to me and now needed me more than ever. Being a title holder is so much more than getting to dress up with a crown and sash to get your picture taken. It is truly to be given a platform to share your voice. Being 18 had its advantages and disadvantages, but something I will always be grateful for is the fact that I was able to speak my truth and my mind regardless of my age. Having a title like this shows the maturity and responsibility that not only myself, but every other woman who has a title constantly displays. I was so lucky to get to share my year with my amazing sister queens, Chelsea and Allison. Chelsea and Allison both have children of their own, and I'm sure a year ago going into this, they never expected to gain another, but they welcomed me with open arms. I don't know how I would have navigated my beginning of adulthood without their guidance. I will forever be grateful that I got to stand by their sides and they continuously stand by mine. I want to thank everyone who made my year so amazing, including my director Christy and the entire Beyond Crowns team. This program will always hold a special place in my heart, and to the next queen, I cannot wait to see where this adventure takes you. Signing off for the last time, Veronica Cortez, your Miss Alaska for America Strong 2023.
Please welcome our Miss Alaska for America Strong, Veronica Cortez. We have a little something for you too.
I'm matching. I know.
And now for your Mrs. Alaska America, Chelsea Burke's farewell video.
Everyone wants to feel like they belong. I didn't realize at the time, but competing in pageantry brought me a sense of belonging that I didn't even know I yearned for. And for once in my life, I felt like I fit in, surrounded by a collective group of powerful women that considered me their equal. My life began to change and grow in ways I didn't think possible. After I found pageantry, my youngest son was diagnosed with autism and the wildly wonderful world that the diagnosis brings with it. My return to pageantry in 2023 was a gift to myself I had no idea I needed, to find myself again and refocus my passions for good. My platform, Champions for Inclusion, was in honor of my son James, and with this platform, I developed a social media series called Small Axe Saturday, teaching about inclusion. I partnered with Special Olympics Alaska throughout my year, supporting their cause and giving back after all they have given our family. I elevated my role in public advocacy and was appointed to the Governor's Council for Disabilities and Special Education, an opportunity which has opened doors for me both personally and professionally. I end my year with a total of 84 appearances, traveling across the country to our nation's capital and all around Alaska, from Denali, Delta Junction to the Kenai Peninsula, and spending 3 days advocating for disability policy in Juneau. Without my sponsors and the support of my community, none of this would have been possible. Thank you all. Christy, Rita, and Amos, thank you for trusting me to design my legacy as Mrs. Alaska how I saw fit. To the queens who came before me, Ashley, Angela, and Kirsten, thank you for the advice and never-ending support. Mom, Jimmy, Casey, and Zach, thanks for bearing with me and believing in me. To my sister queens, we did it. Veronica, I am absolutely in awe of you, and I can't wait to watch you soar. Allison, thank you for accepting me as your equal, never as competition, but as a genuine friend. To my boys, Michael, Daniel, Lucas, and James, I love you so much. Adam, how do I even begin to thank you? You always saw a queen in me before I could even see an ounce of worth in myself. Thank you for loving me. To the next Mrs. Alaska and her sister queens, whether you like it or not, I am now your friend by default, and I will always be there for you. Whether it's teaching about inclusion or continuing my disability advocacy work, I will never stop fighting for others to have the ability and freedom to live life fully. Everyone wants to feel like they fit in, that they belong, and to feel included. While pageantry has helped me find that for myself, it has only further fueled my desire to be a powerful force and advocate for others. My time as Mrs. Alaska is over, but my work has just begun. With all my love, Chelsea Burke, your forever Mrs. Alaska America.
Please welcome Chelsea Burke, our 2023 Mrs. Alaska America. We got some handsome men on their way. Adam, would you do me the honors and come grab it here? But wait, there's more. This is for Chelsea. Thank you so much, Chelsea and fam. We are family, and with her, it's a package deal. You get all of them. Are you guys ready to see your semifinalists in their final walk tonight? I don't know, are you ready? We're queuing up the music. They know exactly when to come out, so I want to make sure they can hear you. Who won tonight? I don't think they can hear you. Who won tonight? Are you guys ready to party? Let's dance with them as they come out. I'll see you guys dancing. Come on now. Who came to party?
Girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Time on this. Tell me you find a little something to shine on. Time on this.
We have so many awards. We gave some on Thursday night that include the following ladies. They can just step forward and wave. We've got our Mrs. Photogenic saying, yeah, but our Miss Photogenic, Jessie Rice. Our wedding photo, Miranda Nelson. Our most years married, 22 years with Mrs. Amber Garcia. And best smile, Jessie Rice. And most spirited, Destiny Thwaites. Go ahead and step back, ladies. Wave as you exit. We have many special awards this evening, and all the ladies you see before you are indeed a special group of women. We wish to acknowledge their individual achievements within the program, as well as their involvement in the community. Not all, but several have chosen to enter our distinctive special awards competitions. Remember, these awards have been judged by a completely separate panel of judges, and this gives us an opportunity to recognize and applaud their involvement in the community, as well as other activities. Again, these awards have no bearing on the outcome awarded this year to two special individuals in the Miss and Mrs. program. We have Miss for Miss, we have Regina Welch. And for Mrs., it's Jamie Linton. But one girl sold most, and that was Miss Regina Welch. And she got that sexy little Tomo bottle. I wanted to make sure that we recognize both divisions because there's most ticket sales in the Miss and Mrs. Regina, show them that coffee mug. Most ticket sales.
Our next award is Mrs. Congeniality, and that award goes to Sharon Catalan. Our Miss Congeniality goes to Jessie Rice. Congratulations, ladies. Photo moment there. Way to go. Congratulations. Our next award is our overall Mrs. Community Service Award, and that goes to Jamie Litton. Jamie, you're needed again. And our overall Miss Community Service Award goes to Heidi Lee Williams. Congratulations. Way to go, Heidi and Jamie. The next award is our 2024 Mrs. Alaska Businesswoman of the Year, and the winner is Alexis Person. Congratulations, Alexis. And the next award is the Miss Alaska for America Businesswoman of the Year, and that is Heidi Lee Williams. Photo moment, Heidi. Big smile. Congratulations. And our Mrs. Alaska America Contestant's Choice, Sang Yabet. Our Miss Alaska for American Contestant's Choice goes to Regina Welch. Congratulations, Regina. Now, I know many of you placed your ballot in your lobby in the lobby during intermission for the People's Choice Award. So we have those winners now. The Mrs. Alaska People's Choice Award will get the title and also a Fire Tap dinner card as well as an Outback dinner card. And the winner for the Mrs. Alaska People's Choice, Sang Yabat. The Miss People's Choice Award, that winner will get an Outback and Los Arcos dinner cards as well as the title. And the winner is Riley Purdy. Way to go, Riley. We have more awards. Now, I hope you've had a chance to get a copy of the beautiful commemorative program book. It's through the support of all of our sponsors and advertisers that we can make this Alaska's premier pageant for married women. Our ladies have done a great job in sharing the good things of the pageant by selling advertise for our fabulous program. Their efforts have won them some great prizes and special recognition. And our distinctive Mrs. Alaska America 2024 Ambassador Award goes to Eden Barrington. Congratulations, Eden. This is a very exciting and important position because they will be involved in the upcoming year with charities and events that It's a big job and it's a big honor. And in our Miss Division for the Miss Alaska for America Ambassador, the winner is Kai Bent. Congratulations, Kai.
If you book tonight, that's fiction.
Cameras out, pictures.
You want me? Go figure out. To the back, to the front.
Now, many of you have gone online to our website and voted in the Fabulous Face Contest. These ladies will be part of the many activities and charitable functions that we held throughout the year. They'll also be featured in our 2024 program book with a cover girl page as our Fabulous Face winners. So the winners are, we'll start with Mrs. Fabulous Face. The award goes to Sang Yabat. Congratulations, saying our Mrs. Fabulous Face. There she is, right there. And the winner of our Miss Fabulous Face, that award goes to Giselle Mendoza. Congratulations, Giselle.
You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and the fit good, so I took the doors out the deep. Okay, I see a brother holding.
Now, before we get to the naming of our 2024 queens, it is important for you to know that the women who stand before you are so much more than beautiful, accomplished, and amazing women. Any one of them could wear the crown, but only in each division one would be chosen, and then in the misses two. Do you guys understand the difference between the three titles? Would you like me to explain? Okay. At Nationals, we have owners that are David and Lane Marmel. David passed away about 5 years ago, and he was the most instrumental director for the married division as Mrs. America, the longest standing married pageant in the world. Mrs. America goes to Mrs. World. And he said, you know what? I would like to add another division, which is the Miss. The fabric of America has been raised by grandmothers. They've also been raised by single mothers. And I don't want a woman to be aged out like the Miss America program is a scholarship program that ages out at 26. You have to have a talent, and you have to do an essay and all the things. So he wanted to recognize a female that could be as old as 60, as young as 18, doesn't matter. He just wanted to recognize a strong, single female that could have that title as Miss. Now are we good? Then, the next year, he came to us directors and he said, you know what, I want to do something special because we are family. I would like the first runner-up, who gets the second highest score, to have her own pageant as American, because I want a sisterhood. I really want to promote family. I want to promote everything that America is about. And women are strong and they are equally valued. And I've always said, if you want to get anything done, you tell a fax, you tell a phone, you tell a woman, right? So we have a American title winner today and a Alaska. Now are we good? That's why we have three. So with that being said, I want to share, it is important for both me and my husband Amos and my mom Rita to share with you that this pageant is so much more than a once-in-a-year event. It is a labor of love through a servant's heart that we take very seriously. Once this curtain goes down and the lights are dimmed, We continue to not only work with this new title holder group as a sisterhood we call Sash Sisters in preparing them for the national competition. They will also continue to be a part of everything we do this year as a collaboration. So they have formed this sisterhood, which, as you can see, is a bond that cannot be broken. It is a whole new world for women and pageantry today. Being on stage such as this can be very scary. In fact, there are women who signed up for this pageant this year who quit. They simply cannot do it. And they were afraid. They felt they weren't good enough or that they didn't have what it takes. And that's why I've always said, why not you? None of us are perfect. That's exactly why coming together in this sisterhood is such a wonderful thing. We are survivors, we are real, we are loyal and compassionate, and we have a desire to help others, to make a difference. And that's what this pageant is all about, to make a difference. In reading through each one of these ladies' application and the judges' informational questionnaires, I have to tell you, one lady stood out. This lady deserves special recognition outside of the crown. And here are a few of her highlights. She manages the liver disease and hepatitis program in Alaska, is a FibroScan expert recognized for accurate measurements and diagnostic skills, as well as valued resource to both nurses and providers throughout the entire state of Alaska. She facilitates patient referrals to the University of Washington Hospital for liver transplant evaluations, ensuring that patients receive the specialized care they require, and she is instrumental in accessing grants so that they can afford treatment costs. She is deeply committed to advocating for equitable access to healthcare services, promoting patient education and empowerment, and fostering a supportive and inclusive healthcare environment for all individuals in need. She's also an author of 2 children's books. That's why, for this reason, we are awarding the Woman of Achievement to Wylena Rhodes. If I ever needed a second opinion, this girl's connected. There are so many women represented tonight in the healthcare industry. And in Alaska, we're isolated as far as resources, but it's good to know we have experts in the field, and she's among the best of them. This is Mrs. Wylena Rhodes, our 2024 Woman of Achievement.
All of our Mrs. Contestants and our Miss Contestants have earned their right to be here on this stage. They've been an amazing group of women who we've been proud to work with. But as we know, this is a competition. Before we make the final announcement, we just want to say all of these women are beautiful, accomplished, and worthy. A pageant does not define you, but what it does is build character, create friendships of a lifetime, and instills a sense of community. We're proud that they put themselves first for once and allowed us into their journey. So thank you, ladies. Let's give them all a big round of applause. With that being said, we would ask that everyone refrain from coming up on the stage afterward, as our official pageant photographer is going to take some photos, the required photos. And additionally, as a reminder, no one is allowed backstage in the dressing rooms after the pageant. Please respect the ladies' privacy as they get ready to join their families later in the evening. All right, drum roll, please. Cue the drum roll. Tonight, we're going to be crowning, in this order, a new Miss Alaska for America, a Mrs. Alaska American, and our Mrs. Alaska America. 3 titles in one night. And Christy explained what all of those mean. So here we go. We're going to start in the Miss category with the 4th runner-up. Our 4th runner-up is Giselle Mendoza.
Drop it like it's hot. And our third runner-up is, drum roll please, Jessie Rice. Good job, Jessie. Jessie Rice is third runner-up.
Our second runner-up, drum roll please. There we go. Ashley Lamoureux.
Are you ready for first runner-up? All right, drum roll, please. Our first runner-up is Riley Purdy. Are we ready for our winner? Drum roll, please.
The 2024 Miss Alaska for America is Regina Welch. Congratulations. All right, now we're on to our Mrs. category.
We got the money, honey. Here we go. Okay. Let's look it over. No Steve Harvey moments. No. Okay. Let's get a drum roll for our third runner-up.
Megan Hathcote.
Congratulations, Megan. We need a drum roll, please. Our second runner-up, Eden Barrington. Congratulations, Eden. Drum roll, please. Our first runner-up is Sang Yabet. Drum roll, please. Our next Mrs. Alaska American is Wylena Rose. Congratulations, Wylena. crown to be presented tonight is our Mrs. Alaska America. Drum roll, please. Jamie Litton!
Congratulations, Jamie. Way to go. Congratulations. And let's give another big round of applause for all of the women on this stage. We want to thank you for coming and supporting these wonderful ladies. Please join me thanking them, wishing our new title holders good luck during their national competitions. That's going to be in Las Vegas in August. They will need your support. Thank you, good night, and we'll see you next year.